Could just go to the tape.
Yeah, that was when you fall asleep.
Yup.
That way YouTube can watch you. They said, oh, I gotta go to my lineup.
So don't join this.
Nah, you can join it. No, don't join it.
So yeah, no.
They kicked me clean out of there.
They kicked me out too.
Oh, they must be busting the move. Rosie shows that goofy. Nah, oh my God, nah, yo, she's like a human. Your dog is like a human, Lana. I ain't talking bad. I'm on your side, buddy. You ain't gotta fight me, man. You alright? See you bust that head on me. Her head getting heavy, right? Cause she eating up all that grocery. She brought my cousin in the kitchen. Oh, they got my man Cam Ward already in.
He's out.
Yeah.
Oh shit. What about Hunter? Oh, I see him. I see him.
That's the nigga I wanted. God damn.
How
God
much is
bless,
Hunter?
man. God bless you, kid, man. God bless you.
A
Remember I
mil?
called it, man.
Got it. Oh, he's only a corner though.
Who?
Hunter.
Yeah, he only a corner. But that's because he's good at a corner. He's really not good in offense. It's just that they had nobody. You know what I'm saying? He's good because he can run and shit and he's smart. He just like football, but he's a better defensive player, hands down.
I'm
Hands
about to
down.
buy this nigga for a mil. He's only a mil.
Who?
I'm gonna grab him.
Who?
Hunter. 1.2. I'll just grab him just because there's only one I see. I'm gonna grab this, sell him real quick. 'Cause I see the next one's 1.9. I'm about to flip him real quick for like 1.9. See if I could do that. All right, so we got Hunter real quick. Sam Ward, we about to get that nigga a try.
I might. If he was a giant, I'd have been bought him. Long time ago, that nigga would never even. I'd have bought him through the pack, man.
He's only a mil. I'll try him for a mil. I'll give him a chance.
Who can?
Yeah.
I fuck with Cam.
I'm
He's
just
a
gonna try
dog.
him out. I'll probably lose a couple $100K just trying these niggas out, but I'll give him a shot. I got 7 mil, so what the fuck are we gonna do with it? Hold it. Who else they got? That's it. That's it. That's all I want. Let's go put these niggas on the team. See where it's hitting for. So this nigga, the only
Let me.
thing better with this nigga is he got 1+ speed. That's it.
Who?
What's his name? Okay, he gets master attack for 0, charge for 0, and protected for 0. I rock with it. This is the exact quarterback I need. Now I could do whatever I want with my AP, like pass lead elite for fucking 2. or long range Deadeye for 0? Oh, we're gonna do both. Let's see what else we got. For 0, I guess
Damn, New York, why couldn't we get this nigga, man?
Dash
They
and
must have,
Greta.
Tennessee, they did ask for some crazy shit. Wow, they got a quarterback.
Touch those.
Did Shador get picked yet?
No,
Fuck. Huh?
nah. He might at 21.
I told you he trash, man. Home trash, and for real, he's not
He's not
good.
trash though.
He's not good for the NFL.
He's good.
Not for NFL.
He just didn't get picked.
No, I'm not saying. I'm telling you, he's just not. What?
He's the second best quarterback. He just hasn't got picked.
What? What happened? She probably got excited. Fuck.
And then why are you hitting her talking about stop? Like she can't help it.
What was I gonna say? What's up, mama? Fine. Nothing wrong with that shit.
One.
Man, I need to scared the shit out of me. I
Withdraw.
don't know what the fuck going on. Damn, what the paper? What the shit? That scared the shit out of me, man. Man, that nigga like, yo, man, yo, like, what the fuck, dude? I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, word. Where the papers at? Where? Where Alfonso?
Wait, do I even have a thing going on?
Huh?
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's good. I'll just turn
Oh
him
yeah,
up.
she told you that? Oh yeah, definitely.
Is he my third X Factor? Yeah. Starting
She said I gotta get the show and get her man. Yo, my daughter funny as hell. Yo. She's crazy. Come on, man. Sissy. Why the fuck they
Give me one
keep
second.
no?
Turn this nigga on. Oh, he's on. And I'm good. I don't get that I'm gonna put this nigga in my line. Nah, I want to put him in my line. We'll get rid of. Mitchell for this game. We are the Mitchell for this game. Oh shit! I'm coming right now. Just playing this shit on this nigga. Oh, this nigga got so much shit.
Who that?
Yeah, he's good. Alright, let me just lock this out. Alright, everybody's on. Everybody on. Alright, you sent it, right?
Take so.
Nope, it's gone. Send it again, please.
Coming right now, buddy. Coming right now, buddy. Play a friend.
Get this nigga Richardson,
Huh?
so you can snatch up that nigga Richardson.
Oh, Richardson.
Yeah,
Oh, you like him? Oh, you got him.
yeah, I got him. But I think I'm about to keep Cam. I don't know. I'm gonna try him out.
Oh, okay. I fuck with King. That's what I wanted, man. I was big on that nigga. I watched all his shit, all that. Man. I was big on that kid, man. He's really nice, bro. Like that nigga's really nice. Like, watch. Telling you. That nigga, he's a dog, nigga. That's why it makes him so good. He's a
Yeah, that shit
dog,
never
nigga.
said nothing. When you sent
Huh?
it, it didn't say nothing. I had to check that shit on my own.
What?
The notification for your game request.
Oh, I didn't tell you.
Yeah, it never said.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, it's happening. This nigga's getting drafted now. Ain't no way they're gonna pass up on him.
Who?
Pittsburgh's not gonna pass up on him. They're not
Yes,
crazy.
they are.
No, they're not.
He's not good.
Brought to you by USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL.
Do you think he's better than Justin Fields?
They don't have Justin Fields.
No, I'm asking you. Do you think he's better than Justin Fields?
Shador, yes.
You do?
I think Shador is good, man. He comes with a lot of hype.
No, fuck the hype. Is he good?
Yeah, he's good. Yes, he's good. Why wasn't he good? They made it to a bowl game with that shitty ass team.
Mm.
He's the number one thing when they show who's left. They just said Macy's still on the board.
I don't know why they're amazed. Like I'm not the only one that feels like that. DB.
Yeah,
It's
no, I
20
can
other
see.
teams. There's 20 other one teams that
I
feels the
can
same
see.
way.
Well, a lot of them didn't need a quarterback, though. I can understand. There's only been a couple of them that I felt like this, like the Saints, the Giants, the fucking Raiders. That's pretty much it.
Raiders got Geno Smith.
Yeah, I know.
Why is he throwing it like that? I don't understand why is he throwing it like that.
Uh,
That shit just pissed me off.
Pick his in.
Oh.
Damn, I'm mad, right, nervous.
Oh, I
Who's
couldn't
the
get my
Broncos?
shit back.
Yeah, I thought you had that one. I don't even know why. Yeah, I went right
I
back
try to
to it.
fuck.
Right
Yeah,
back to it, nigga.
I try to fuck him up. That's why.
I know you thought I was about to run that shit. You're like,
No,
there's no
I try
fucking
to hit him
way.
with the stick. No, I knew you was gonna do it again. I just didn't. I wasn't trying to guard the nigga on that dig shit. I'm like, fuck it. This nigga will get him. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving up that.
Mm.
Peekaboo. Peekaboo. I know that nigga like to run. I already know that.
That was my point. This
Nah,
shit.
I know that. Yeah, I know. Watch that nigga in Miami. He ain't got no problem taking off. None. Rookie got to put a little pressure on the rook though. See what he about. Put a little pressure on. Oh, good.
Uh huh.
Yo, what was that?
Uh huh.
That was bullshit. Right there, that's a tackle. Did that.
Hit him with that stiff arm. Get off me.
Yeah, as soon as I dove, it was like instantly. That was crazy. That
I was
nigga
like,
dove,
nope,
that
nope,
nigga
nope.
hit. Nigga dude made me throw that fucking pig.
Here it is.
There's an irony in all of this, Mark, if you keep making the comparisons to Aaron Rodgers and the way that he slid through the draft, and now perhaps Rodgers playing some role in Pittsburgh's decision as they make this pick here at 21. But we're waiting to see if this is the spot. Shador Sanders will finally hear his name called. Steelers have their second round pick. Like the Seattle with DK Metcalf. They're sitting here with fans like Derek Farmer's defensive tackle of Oregon. They're being mentioned by Dan Hayes. Dan Hayes can't play great forever, right? He's a Hall of Famer. He's been here with singular years, maybe three. So you bring in maybe Derek Farmer. How do you feel about Shador at 21? Back at 5. The Steelers has not had a playoff game in 9 years. And then losing seasons in a long time with 21. Then they won a playoff game in 9 years. In this division, with Burrow and Lamar and the AFC really great quarterbacks. You have Mason Rudolph, and they're sitting there. You have those second round picks. Where's the other quarterback coming in? Going, I'm taking Short Sanders. I prefer him in New Orleans. I don't know what the state's thinking there. That's their decision. I disagree with it. But if I'm Pittsburgh, Short Sanders, the pass on him, the kick save, and take 21 first. Come on. I'm told that the pick is in. The commissioner's making his way to the stage. Will this be the moment that we hear the second?
What? Yo, nigga. Yo, my nigga, they just let the nigga just take that shit from him. He jumped that. That's
Oh my
trash.
god.
Look at this shit. That's a fucking flat. How? Trash. Trash. Bum ass nigga just sat there. He just fucking sat there and just let him just take his shit. He's a bitch.
Damn, you know what this means, right?
What?
So you know what this means, right?
What?
Foot down.
Oh, boy, you stink.
Damn, dog. This nigga Shador, let's go to the Steelers. That was even better. You heard?
What?
Shador went to the Steelers.
Yeah, we don't want that nigga.
Nah, I'm lying. Yeah, don't worry, that's coming back. Unless you throw it to me, like fumble it. That was a good play, though. I ain't gonna front. You fucked me up with that shit.
That was a different play, too. That's crazy. That was a good play, man. I should have hit the other nigga, too, though. Deep nigga, but I was scared. That's why I seen first. I seen him first. You'll see what I'm talking
Yeah, we got what we wanted. I'll pay a timeout for that. Chargers. That'd be funny if they take Shador.
Oh.
They're not. They got Herbert. They like him enough. He ain't good, but do that. Stop playing with us.
My niggas playing like shit.
Yeah. This was quick.
They
This
having
is
a
just
bad
to,
game.
clear up any mishaps. That's all.
Nigga, I could have fought, nigga. I just didn't like how that shit was going.
Yeah.
Nigga, you was up 21 before and lost.
Nigga, that's cause you said you won.
What?
You heard me. Ball don't lie.
No ball, don't lie. Shut the fuck up. This ain't basketball. Where the fuck is my giant shit at? You sent it?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't hear that shit.
I'm ready.
My bad.
That was too
I
quick.
ain't hear that.
I don't even like that. We was just getting
Yeah,
warmed up.
yeah, me too. Throwing the fucking picks. He warmed them right up. Goofy nigga. All those fucking picks.
You know,
Ugh.
usually that fourth game you'll be settled in.
You said what?
Usually by your fourth game you'll be settled in.
My fourth game. Yeah, when I ain't played for weeks. I'm settled in right now. What's that?
See, I think when I beat you fast like this, you just be forgetting they even happened.
I don't forget.
And then you really think you believe that you're able to send it to me fast enough for me to come and join it and join in this game that you won that. It just don't make
What?
sense.
You're not even making sense right now. You sound
Yeah, I know.
goofy as shit.
It's all good. We're gonna hold on to home for a little bit. Everybody welcome to the same stadium. It don't even matter because it's in the same fucking stadium. It's not even really home for either of us. It just matters for the jersey type. This bootleg ass shit they've been playing in this whole time.
What?
They've been having us in this stadium the whole year. We've never played in either of our homes against each other. It's always this MCS shit. That's crazy. I should have got near him a little bit, but I didn't want to bump him. Really know what to do in that situation. I don't think I played it wrong, but I definitely could have played it better, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Good drop.
What?
Good drop. Let's go. We done playing around with these little, you know.
Yo, this nigga is crazy. He's wide the fuck open, bro. I ain't tripping. How did he just like? What was that? He just ran by and just didn't do nothing. Like what the fuck? Animation is goofy as shit.
Oh, it looked like he dropped it. I was like, what?
Here, Jay. Jada.
Dang,
What's up?
bad throw on the run. Terrible.
Mm.
It was my throw. He has running gun, but too, but it just didn't work. It's okay.
Welcome to the big leagues.
Nah, that was me. I shouldn't have threw that.
That's what they say. The door has made great decisions in the pocket, outside the pocket.
Yeah, the niggas was on him.
He plays good old accuracy. The whole arm strength thing, I mean, come on. Look, how many times he's the nice actor of the football. It's as simple as that. He just is. What this comes down to, I'm going to try to look at the public team's perspective, right? Every team he likes, he likes players. It's a matter of what do they want to take, right? So they figure for him, if we're looking at, we're judging the landscape right here, we don't need to pay top 15 prices, top 20 prices. He may not even need to pay full prices. Does mean I agree with it? They need to.
Yeah.
I just did that dumb shit. I don't know why I do that shit. I didn't even see him open. No bullshit. There's just too much pressure. I didn't even
That's
see
it.
him open. I didn't even see the nigga open. I ain't even gonna lie.
He's just trying to get rid of it.
Yeah. For real, for real.
Was it because they thought he was awesome? Was it because of his dad? Was it because he was too bright? All the other nonsense this year. Look, it isn't because of how he plays the game. It's not how he plays the game. All right.
I'm trying to run with him. I'm trying to get like a way to find a run with him. It's just you're not moving at all to let me get one off.
This isn't going to be the spot. So the Chargers are on the clock here. Then we will have the whole
Inches, huh?
Oh. Team has made its selection. Here's Roger Goodell. With the 22nd pick.
Damn, come on, Kim. What is that? Can't get inches, my guy. Jeez. This shit.
Fuck it. Fuck that. Them niggas was bugging. Lord of mother.
Good hit. There we go. Finally, we're getting some good hits and shit. Oh, come on. We got to knock that ball out, buddy. We got to knock that thing out now.
Very good hands as well. A career high 46 receptions, 3 this year. Not that the elusiveness of rejecting the ability there to make people miss the consistent base. Yes, blocking weekly through 6 but the athleticism to go. Hit that hole hard. He will bring back
Good catch.
Yo, why they gotta do that, man?
Let's go, Buckner.
This shit is trash. It's a good fucking game, and then they do gay shit. They just gotta do some gay shit to help you, nigga. This gay shit. And my man's there too, so it's like, come on. Good shit.
This is all defense.
This is so gay.
I feel you. I'll be mad over shit like that too. So, yeah.
Nah.
I ain't even gonna be mad. Yeah, get yours. I'll be saying all that shit. I'll be like, yo, see, they can't beat me, so they gotta do this type of shit. You know what I mean? I'll say it all.
I'm just mad they did that goofy shit. They shouldn't have did that. Damn, how is it not a flag? Do they see what the fuck he just did?
Yeah, I jumped that shit. I tried to take it away.
Nigga get hit by defender though. They can't let you do that. That's crazy.
Give me that too.
What the fuck is going on with this shit? Come on, man. I'm good, man. The same shit. Come on, man. They like, come on. Like, yo, the same play, bro. Like, this shit is not even real, man. Oh, man. This nigga just
Out
running right
there.
to the ball, man. Like, come on, man. This is what I'm saying. Niggas are getting credit for this shit, too. This is disgusting how they do this shit, bro. It's like over fucking sacks. This shit is. Oh man, gotta love this shit, man. This shit is not even like we even do nothing bad. Ah, it's fucking people.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they not playing.
They'll do any fuck back to back, nigga. It's like they don't even care about hiding this shit, nigga. It's not even hidden.
Trying to get it again too, so don't sleep.
This shit is mad discouraging because they cheated. They doing dumbass shit. Get out my way. Oh, he
Oh, he
gonna
almost
catch it
got it.
again.
He almost got it
Again.
again.
That shit is disgusting. Oh, wow.
Good shit. Wow. Wow. You can have one, I guess.
Thanks.
We'll give you one. I don't want to waste the time on.
I was getting seven no matter. I don't give a fuck if you call
Yeah,
it
maybe it would have been a
timeout.
little
Nah.
tougher if I could have switched my play.
Yeah. Fucking
Be alright.
two touchdowns on a fucking flea flicker. Oh my god.
Exception after the pick. So the pick is in. So the commission will be making it well to stay. Hopefully, if this was even a few moments left, we made a playoff run to play to take a touch. Obviously, had that great year.
Man, this guy, though. Wow.
In the NFC, falling short of that playoff run as well. So the Packer fans here dancing and singing and waiting to hear where they go. And so the commission responding now, going to make his right. So the pick is ready. And here comes the commission with a very special guest who will be very well received here in Green Bay.
Go. That's how we do. He just leaves it open for us. We appreciate it. Every once in a while, it's open.
What's up?
That play. Drop that shit.
What? Oh my god. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Good fuck. I got away and all that. All that fucking hard work. It's good fuck if you did,
Oh, you're
nigga.
lucky. You're over the line anyway. Fuck that shit up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill, chill. Chill, Papo. Alright. Here we go. This one's for you. Thank y'all. Oh, that's for us? Oh,
What?
I thought it was for me. That was good D. We running that back. Oh, shit. Good catch, motherfucker. Caught us. I hate that. I hate getting got on fourth down. I don't care if you're down or not. I don't care. I hate it. Oh, they're happy they got Matthew Golden in Green Bay. There's some little dude. This is funny.
What?
The Matthew Golden, wide receiver out of Texas. They're going crazy.
Who got him?
Green Bay. Come on, man. Let's take this so long. Will not let me pick on him. Bruh.
How does nigga run forward, then run back, then run forward? Like, get the fuck out of here. I just watched this nigga run down past my guard. I run the inside. He runs back up. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Give me that. Try that shit around here.
Oh, my fault.
Try no sneaky shit. Good try though. Let's go with this. Let's go with this one.
other teams in professional sports play like the Green Bay Packers. And Marty did a great job of explaining some of those. And so that was the kind of moment you practically cannot get
Let's
anywhere
go. Let's
else.
go. Let's go.
What you gonna do with it though?
Let's
That's
let's
the
go.
question.
Let's go.
Fuck.
Let's go.
Shouldn't have tried that. Still. Oh, he ain't gonna disrespect.
All right, garage and business to Molly, who is with the man of the
Fuck
moment,
that.
Molly.
Alright, let's see. What?
Someone stink.
What? Are you okay?
Yeah, I just started feeling like this.
Oh, no.
I feel like it's, like, you don't feel like this.
Pretty trash.
And then you'll go get it. You know what I mean?
Now you mentioned the combine 14-yard now for the lot of eyes, 58 catches, 9 touchdowns in one season at the 16th ranked player in the board, practicing the kick level, 53. He's on that this year. 9 games left.
What?
Oh!
Over a 2-year period, he had 76 catches, averaged 13 yards and 13 touchdowns at Texas this year. He was outstanding, and he came up big at critical moments in key games. SEC championship game against Georgia, really impressive with 8 catches, 162 yards. Quarterfinal playoff game against Arizona State, 7 catches, 149 yards, another touchdown.
That shit out of here. No.
He's a guy who gets open. He can handle the
No. You're not playing.
Nigga, you don't do shit.
You should have took the fucking 3 both times.
For
No, you
what?
want
You
disrespect.
suck.
That's crazy. That's cool with me. That's what we gonna do. I'm gonna get right up out of here. Don't worry about that. Yeah, we'll take the ball comfortably now. Thank you, sir.
You think I might have another bad habit? Hey. Hello? No, I don't know. I've been waiting for you guys. Huh?
Oh my god.
You gotta come to mass. Yeah, I was up there. I waited for you for 4 days. I can meet you closer to you so you don't have to come all the way.
Yo,
I
hold
can do
on
that for
for
you.
me. Hold on.
Where I'm at now will take you 2 hours. No, not bad at all. Oh yeah, we could do something for sure.
He competes with his legs. 15 under punch yards the last 2 years. Look at the play. Jackson Dart has
That ain't it.
Shador will take it. I'm a Shador guy. Love him. Jackson Dart I like. And I think that Stable says, hey, he's my guy.
like
Because he can move around and he knows.
because I'm really in Connecticut, but I can meet y'all in Mass, so y'all don't have to come. So I can meet y'all like in
Oh, they're gonna get him now. Y'all
Holyoke,
getting him now.
Springfield. Sounds that way I ain't gotta just come all the way to Connecticut. Definitely. What?
Shador came through in the clutch. When it mattered the most, the game's late. You know he's taking it out of the field. Jack the guard out the belt. That's critically important game with belt at the league.
What?
Take a very short timeout. They're going to get back. The New York Giants are on the clock. Adam Schefter and Colbert, the respective quarterback.
Y'all back up. It's either gonna be Dart or Shador for y'all.
What?
Y'all back up on the board now.
What? Wow. That's crazy as fuck. That's really crazy.
Yeah, y'all either taking Dart or Shador. They said. It looked like
Huh?
Dart though. I ain't gonna lie. Dart look all happy.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's real close to you.
You heard?
Really close. That was that like 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Great. When you typically offer for this one, it is a number. With Indeed, you can avoid corporate salary conversations when you start with low number. Is it competitive?
80% of NFL players choose to purchase one bit because the higher I see like you score, the better I play. That's not the only reason. Sleep Number does that effortless comfort all night. So sleeping on Storm Bed is why you can play with this? Yeah, because I can still like sleep full.
Even cooler.
I really like it. We'll both get what we want. Sleep Number does it. Meet the Sleep Number flying from a Storm Bed. Sleep up to 15 degrees cooler than your stomach. Visit the Sleep Number store near you.
The fucking Dart kid. Fucking Dart on this dude.
No, Dash Pass saves you money on DoorDash.
That's how I do. That's how I do. Nigga, let's go.
Dash Pass by DoorDash. Your door, the more savings.
And Chewy Pharmacy orders neighbor homes. The home buying only goes outside when nature's calling. So mom uses Chewy to get a flea and tick lamp at a great price.
In case there was any hopes of coming back, shut that shit down.
For life with pets, there's Chewy.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cute.
Sunday starting at noon on ESPN. Welcome to the show, the one with unimaginable power and endless
Yeah, that shit over.
Phillies, Cubs, big-time talent shines from the friendly confines on Sunday Night Baseball. Sunday at 7 on ESPN. Welcome back to Green Bay, where we have just had our second trade of the night here in round one. The New York Yankees have just traded up into the Houston Texans spot at number 25. And Adam Schefter has told us that this year's draft pick
Oh, shit.
will be to take that man, Shador Sanders.
Let's go.
The Detroit Offensive Player of the Year or Batman, Jackson Dart, quarterback.
It's gonna be QB time for y'all right now. Who's your QB? It's Dart or Sanders.
The commissioner can make the announcement right now.
Right now.
Picked at number 3 in this draft, taking Abdul Carter.
Y'all moved up
out of Penn State.
to get it.
This was how many of the Giants fans definitely hoped tonight would go. Get the pass rusher early, find a way to get the quarterback down a little bit later in round 1. It appears that's what they have done. So we are awaiting the commission on the announcement. Here it comes onto the stage to announce the Giants pick at number 25.
Yeah, you know what to do.
Traded the 25th pick to the New York Giants. With the 25th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Jackson Dart.
Oh, God, y'all got Jackson Dart. Why would they want Jackson Dart over Shador?
Wow. All right, you know the story.
Big crazy.
Legendary high school career in Utah, threw for 67 touchdowns. As a senior, he went to USC, started 3 games, then transferred to Ole Miss. Started 38 games for Lane Kiffin, threw 72 touchdowns.
Yeah, you better not be playing.
All-time leading
That's what I thought.
surpassing Eli Manning. Now your reaction. Well, Sparky and Shador not shocked because they all want more mobility. And Jackson Dart can't beat a defense with his leg. His completion percentage every year under Lane Kiffin improved 62%. 65%. Culminated with 69% this past year. Touchdown play 20 to 23, 29 this past year. 11 rushing touchdowns last 2 years. 1,500 rushing yards the last 3 years at Ole Miss. Now, the concern for me, and the reason I'm a Shador guy, is in the big spots. You come up big. For Jackson Dart, 2 games where Ole Miss faced a then-ranked opponent, LSU and Georgia. He completed less than 6% of his pass, and in each game combined for 2 touchdowns and 2 picks. Then they were looking for a playoff spot late November. He completed less than 60% of his passes with a couple touchdowns and 2 interceptions, and that late meltdown against Florida. So 3 big spots didn't come up big. Shador consistently did, despite being around. I like Jackson Dart. I love Shador. We'll see how it works out. Keep in mind, the quarterback has dropped a little bit. Brett Favre, Dan McGuire, hot quarterbacks went ahead of Brett Favre. Joe Montana. EJ Manuel went ahead of
Yeah, he liked that.
Before they go forward side to the second round. So it doesn't always go. The quarterback shows the order the way they work out the NFL. So for Shador, I still believe, I'm going to say it, so I'm proving wrong here, that the New Orleans Saints are the perfect fit. Because Pittsburgh's weather, right? The Giants are weather, and the division's weather. And for Shador, like Drew Brees, the State's Manning, that dome would help him so much to give him a chance to be either have a great career that he's certainly capable of. I think Jackson was very, very well respected down in Oxford. Being a great teammate, he's tough as hell. Another kid who unfortunately I've recalled 3 of his games over the past couple of years. He's got a big arm. He is tough. He can pick up first downs. He can bomb the football. It doesn't always seem to be able to get through progressions as quick as you would like. That's something he's got to work on. That's something he'll have time to work on. Russell Wilson's got to command. Are you drafted him in the next GM and the next head coach? We'll see. You know what? Hey, that's a question for John Mara. But I'm happy for the kid. Let's find out what we can from Sal Parentonio. He is covering the Giants for us tonight. Sal.
To me, it's pretty clear that head coach Brian Dable likes Jackson Dart. Why? Because he has some of the same traits that Josh Allen had in Buffalo. That mobility, the dual threat ability, the big arm to get the ball down the field, the toughness. Those are the traits that Josh Allen showed Brian Dable in Buffalo. That's why Jackson Dart of Ole Miss is here and will be a New York Giants creating.
So once again, this is a conversation that is going to be continued. These quarterbacks will be compared to each other for a long time. We know it'll happen. Shador Sanders will be drafted at some point here, whether it's tonight or tomorrow. The Giants have made this decision, and we will take a look at the history of first-round quarterbacks in New York Giants history. They drafted Phil Simms in 1979 out of Morehead State, won that Super Bowl. Philip Rivers, we know, was not a Giant. He wound up being traded just an hour or so after the pick was made for Eli Manning. They took Daniel Jones a few years ago. We saw that not work out as they would have liked. And now Jackson Dart, the 25th pick in this draft to the New York Giants. Good thought now of the Falcons will be making a pick tonight. It's going to be interesting how quickly he gets on the field. Now, let me add on to your offense. You got Wilson, Winston, DeVito. Now you add Jackson Dart. And will he be a fully with the time necessary to develop out of that offense. All right, the Falcons are traded into this spot, and the commissioner will announce that.
Oh, his lonely 7.
The Los Angeles Rams traded the 26th pick to the Atlanta Falcons. With the 26th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select James Pierce Jr., defensive end, Tennessee.
Damn.
James Pierce Jr. goes to the Falcons and moves into the spot that has belonged to the Los Angeles Rams. And Schefter has more for it. Schefter, well, Green, this is an instant trade. The Falcons get back this first round pick to take James Pierce and the third round pick. But in return, the Rams get a second round pick this year and a first round pick in 2026, along with a seventh round pick this year. So this year, when all teams held their initial first-round draft picks coming into the draft, next year, the Cleveland Browns already have the Jaguars' first-round pick from one trade today, and the Rams now have the Falcons' first-round pick next year for this trade. So we only had one trade in the early portion of the night. Now we've had back-to-back picks that get moved. As far as James Pierce is concerned, 13 in the SEC each of the last 2 years now, wrapping up 17 sacks.
I'll tell you, look, I got to see this guy. I'm telling you, this dude has the best, most potential of any pass rusher in this draft. I believe outside of Abdul Park, all right? He could be the next best pass rusher in this draft without a doubt. At 6'5", 245 pounds, 4.47 in the 40. It reminds me of body type-wise of Javon Curse when he came out of Florida. He can show speed and power as well as anybody in his classic. It's textbook. He's got the speed to take down any quarterback in the NFL. He's got the power to collapse the pocket inside out. When he wants to slant down inside on run stuff, he blows up everything. Everything. He'll track down.
Damn, I ain't even know I had the ball.
To the other. The question with James is this: consistency. Can you get it out of him all the time? Can you count on him? Can you depend on him? Is he always going to be there? Is he always going to answer the bell? Because if he does, Atlanta finally has the rusher that they've been looking for. Because he has it all.
The Falcons have been in the bottom 2 and 4 of the last 6 years, including 31 last season, but they've got a long way to adjust. That tonight going to be Jalen Walker from Georgia earlier, and now James Pierce from Tennessee. But the big move made just moments ago, Jackson Dart, quarterback, Ole Miss, to the New York Giants, was taken Bill Carter earlier in the night. So the Giants with a huge night with all the pressure in the world on their coach and general manager. Our reaction will continue in just a moment.
Yo, my fault, bro. I was on the phone. You got it. Go on,
Yo, y'all got Jackson Dart.
I know. I told you I'd rather Jackson. He's better than the Shador.
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you we was going to get Jackson Dart in the beginning? I told you that. I said we're going to get Jackson Dart or Cam. We're not going to get Shador. You told me we're going to get Shador. I told you. Jackson Dart's a better quarterback. And I like him, too, because he came from my favorite college. He came from Ole Miss. So, you know what I mean? I'm going to see what happens. I like him. And he's young.
I'm going to choose not to hate on him.
And we ain't give him a lot of money. We ain't gonna give him a lot of money because he's not top 10, so we good. I ain't mad. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
I knew he was gonna go after him because we fuck with Ole Miss. Hey, you gonna get that nigga. It was either him or Cam, man. They the better quarterbacks. I ain't gonna lie. Both of them is better than Shador. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That nigga played in Ole Miss. He played in that pack. So that nigga didn't
Every team that passed up on him when he light y'all ass up, ooh, I want y'all to remember this shit.
Well, man, who he play? He in the Steelers? Man, he got mad shit to worry about.
He didn't get picked.
That goes to tell you a lot. Nigga, it ain't just me. Nigga, the fucking NFL analysts, the fucking coaches is not picking that nigga. It ain't just me. I'm just
no, every analyst keeps saying he's going to every team that's possibly needs a quarterback.
Yeah, they keep saying that, but he ain't go yet.
He ain't go yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've been trying to tell you what it is. You just don't want to listen to me. You want to listen to these ghosts, and then they end up doing the same thing I'm telling you. It's just that he's not NFL ready. He's college dope. He's just not that NFL shit different, man. They know the difference. That nigga not ready for that shit, bro. That
But he's
nigga
getting
too.
drafted. He's just not getting drafted yet.
Yeah, he gonna get drafted because it's Dion's son. He's gonna get drafted. I mean, come on. He's gonna get drafted. Duh. The fuck. I
Right.
mean, he's not that bad.
That's what I'm
Like, I'm
saying.
not
When he
saying
does,
that.
and whatever team he goes to, he gonna fuck up whoever passed on him.
No, he's not, because he's not even gonna get no burn.
It's fucking on. It's on
Trying to
like
tell you.
chalk.
Remember, I told you
As
he
long
gonna
as a
be
team
like,
that needs a quarterback takes him, he'll have a shot.
yo, he gonna be like Jameis Winston, famous James.
Nah,
He gonna be like Russell.
don't
He
do
gonna be
that.
like Brian Russell.
Russell's good.
I'm
He could be like Russell.
No, no, not Russell Wilson. I said Brian Russell, the bus, the first rounder bus. He gonna be like him. He gonna be like Jameis Winston. He gonna be like
That's what your nigga gonna
Matter
be
of
like.
fact, nah. Listen, you know, honestly, he
Your
might
nigga
be
gonna
like
be like
Geno
Mitch
Smith.
Trubisky. Y'all niggas
Nah,
gonna be
he.
looking stupid like always. Y'all had a chance to get Sanders and didn't get him.
Hold on. What you mean? Like always, we got more. We got more Super Bowls in the recently than you. So what do you mean looking stupid? Y'all look stupid.
Not when it comes to
Y'all had
drafting.
the
We don't
nigga
look
fuck
stupid.
drafting, nigga. No, we don't look stupid either. We fucking draft first rounders.
We took a
Only
good
stupid,
nigga. Y'all
only
be
dumb pick
drafting.
we
Y'all
pick.
be drafting some bogus ass niggas.
Yo, listen. Only the last 10 years, the only bad pick we ever did was fucking Daniel Jones. Look it up.
Yeah.
Everybody else was a fucking a stud and a Super Bowl champion.
Oh,
Everybody
okay.
else first round. Eli Manning, Michael Strahan, Paul Pierre, fucking Plexico Burrs when he left fucking Pittsburgh, first round pick, fucking Busy Baked, like all these niggas first rounders, bro. What you talking
Yeah, I
about?
don't know who
And
your
they got
last.
Super
I don't know who
Bowls.
your last 10 were. I
What?
don't care. Don't matter. Don't matter. You passed up on Shador. And you
What?
got this bum ass nigga. And y'all got
Jackson
rid of
Dart is not a
Saquon.
bum, bro.
The 2025 NFL Draft.
Jackson Dart is not a bum.
I didn't say Jackson Dart. I was talking about this nigga. Jones.
Who? Nigga,
Daniel
Daniel
Jones.
Jones was good till he got hurt. He brought us to the playoffs
He's
both
a bum.
years in a row. What are you talking about? His fucking first 2 years we went to the playoffs as a rookie. What are you talking about? He got hurt and then he
Bro, he's a
did.
bum.
Then he stunk the place up after he
Exactly.
got
All right.
hurt.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
he
saying.
got hurt though, but that happens to a lot of NFL players.
Okay.
Yeah, he got hurt. Some niggas don't even recover.
Okay. I missed that part. I don't know. I only saw him when he sucked. Hey,
Yeah, he got
I tried
hurt.
to give him the benefit of the doubt last year, so whatever. Don't blame me.
Oh,
I
that nigga,
tried. I put my bread
nigga,
on him in the
listen.
first game,
I
and he
watched that
fucking
nigga his whole
blew.
career. That nigga, his first 2 years, nigga. That's why we gave him that money. You
I
think
was
we gave
only
him that
really
money?
excited about the Giants pick. I didn't even care about my pick. We picked a good nigga, Mikael Williams.
Who?
Mikael Williams, the left end.
Oh, where?
Yeah.
Left ends is always good.
Uh-huh. He's in the game. I got him on my team right now.
I ain't gonna lie. We did good. We grabbed that defense and then
Yeah,
grabbed a
y'all did good with
quarterback.
that one. I don't know about Dart.
Nah, Dart's great, man. He's a
We're
good
gonna see.
quarterback.
We're gonna see. They talking like
And he
he.
about to be underneath Wilson for like a year, so we good.
We're gonna
We
see.
good. Or we might just trade up again for Archie's son.
But
We might
why?
get
So
the
then
bait.
why get Jackson Dart then?
To
To
trade
try
him?
him out?
Mm-mm. We
Oh,
can
to
use
trade
him
him?
as we can use him as bait.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
somebody would definitely trade for him. I
yeah,
don't know. We'll see.
because he never played, so everybody he keep his value, so nobody know if he suck or not. That's
Oh,
how we gonna do that. That way nobody knows he sucks or if he's good, and we're gonna get that money just like they did Sam Donald.
After the 2025 season. He'll benefit from being around a guy like Collins. Yes, no question about it. But at the safety position where you want guys to be real cerebral and be good, smart, get to work together with one another, get everybody on the same page, he's perfect. And one other note, they really like C.J. Tampa, fourth round deal last year out of Iowa State, but they did some things in free agency to the Lucy Yanks, and they've done some things quarterback-wise, more under the radar. The development of C.J. Tampa, I think it's going to be a nice addition. But certainly got covered up the injury and banged up. They like C.J. Tampa. They said a Dave Sleep steal last year. Greg Picasso, outstanding general manager of Baltimore Ravens. You can actually see the intensity in him as he made his way from the green room out onto the stage and actually lifted the commissioner off his feet, and he's down there on the stage now. Lawrence and Goodman brings us down to Molly, who's with Malachi. Molly.
Malachi, I can feel the energy vibrating off of you. That was quite the hug with Commissioner Goodell. How do you describe what's going through you right now?
I'm ready to go. I've been waiting too long. I'm ready to go. I'm ready.
Oh, he went to the Ravens. He dumbass.
Who?
I'm looking for his name.
I'm moving around and playing high level something. You guys like Goodman. I'm just ready to go play ball.
What do you think about playing with a guy like Kyle Hamilton?
My dream.
Malachi, where is Malachi?
Malachi
Starks.
Young man. And the crowd is now starting to
gonna play with Lamar.
While since you've seen the other divisional teams in here, they booed the Bears quite loudly, they booed the Vikings loudly, and now they will boo the Lions loudly as well. The Lions obviously a terrific season last year, a terrific team. The best in the NFC, just decimated by injury on the defensive side. Well, they almost didn't have a chance by the time they got to the first season.
Well, when we talk about the defensive side of football, quickly in from 800 so he never time like the 50 from the head. Every guy for the store back on the board. The guy from BC, Donovan at the roster. Mike Green is on the board.
I miss.
They need to solidify the depth of pass rush. This is a
Good job, boys. Good defense.
You have to fill in the holes to get them there.
Lee.
They have to accumulate the depth, especially at the end of the
I'll take it.
So we gotta pull that chair up my ass up, man.
That's how we do. We demand that respect. We make you kick that three.
You expect it to be a defensive pick simply because of the fact that they had so many.
Shit, little nigga.
You heard.
Shit, little boy.
You heard me there.
There were two teams that didn't have multiple players season. They had 15 and sacks, and even
Let's go back to business.
last year. So now, what direction do we look at as the commissioner makes his way to the stage? I'm going to go with the news thing. I think there's another name. We're going to be here at some point in time. You're not going to have John Campbell, the Brian Fletcher from UCLA. Others from making tackle plays. Here's the commissioner with the selection. With the 28th minute. The 2025 NFL
Jay, what's up? You give me some drink?
Dominic Williams, defensive tackle.
Nah, that's your shit.
For the nation, it's an 11.5 sack in his college career.
Here's the first thing you notice, Brady. He's built like a slow tackle. Let's see what you 334 pounds. So he has that left like a street safety. I got an opportunity to train him and to the field. He's got elite movement for a guy who's 330 pounds. He has changed direction. He plays the run fiercely at Ohio State. His ability to flip the hips and get upfield. He's got the versatility to play the three technique position. He can play the run or the three. I think if he slims down a little bit, he could be the quintessential.
No doubt. I'm going to take a look at my notes. He primarily aligned with the three techniques. The second thing I put was excellent flex, body control, and balance, and center of gravity, fluidness of movement for someone with that body that's so thick and so sturdy. Able to hold double teams, doesn't get turned, doesn't get his shoulders turned. Hey, they're probably figuring this. We don't like somebody on the outside on the edge. What's the quickest way to get their quarterback? We can collapse that lock it inside out. There are 4 picks remaining in tonight's first round, as of now they belong to Washington, then Buffalo, then Kansas City, then Philadelphia. Will Shador Sanders hear his name called tonight? According to our draft day predictor, it was only a 3% chance he'd be available by the time we got here. He's now his 5th rated player on the board. He's still available at 29. We'll be right back.
Yo, don't be hitting me like that. What's wrong with you?
Experience the industry's most powerful voice pressure washer with advanced digital controls.
I hit that edge on him. Alright. On it.
What's better than a limited time deal? An unlimited time deal. That's what the $5 booty bag with a $250 ticket for me.
Alright, man. One of them plays, dog. Now I gotta kick 3 and shit.
Because not everything in life is guaranteed.
Leading this one early.
Psych.
Back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this.
Don't sweat it. Get our best deals on smartphones like iPhone 16 Pro on us with your choice of our best plans. That's the AT&T guarantee. And right now, trade in your iPhone any year, any condition, and get
What's up?
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it. Here
Great presentation, Jake. Could you email me the ball that going? Make it easy to switch and save hundreds. Oh, yeah, sure.
Let's go. What a fucking catch. Holy
That shit is
smokes.
not real.
Whoa.
That shit is not real.
I can't believe he just did that. That was
That shit
sick,
not
yo.
real. That shit was not real.
Could you just tell me I want this to be over? If you get value of McDonald's, and it's more than you expect, I buy a double cheeseburger, okay, just a big if I switch one of the balls, that's what
Yo, you went right with him, too. Yo, you just chased him, and I'm like, oh, I'm out of here. Gotta go. Gotta go. That was good.
How did he just run through the 2 niggas like that? That shit is mad trash how they let you catch that pass, though. That shit is so good.
Just walk him down real quick.
Man, that pass was trash, man. He was supposed to drop that shit. Nigga was in his fucking jersey and they let him catch it, but then they'll let me, or you break up a pass where a nigga catch it and run. That shit don't make no sense. Got KO and nigga hits the nigga.
Oh yeah, with that, when he caught that shit, yeah. I got lucky. But it could have just as easily got knocked out. If it got knocked out, I would not have been surprised.
Not at all. Nigga, they let other bullshit get knocked out.
Yeah.
Nigga be running with the ball, nigga hit him and it fall.
I was surprised that he caught that shit.
During the offseason, most notably Deebo Samuel.
You do?
Definitely.
Edge rusher, big corner, they want a speedy running back at some point. Obviously, offensive line keep helping out.
Do I think I deserved it? Yeah. Oh, damn, that's my bad. I went right by you. You saw that? I should have just fucking laid you out, but I didn't. I let you live. So now we're even.
Here's the thing I would say, think about the team on night. You have a young quarterback. You give up the receiver or protection. I think they have to give the quarterback some way. I'm going to find another moment. Here's the position again, number 29. They're actually doing the Packers in, and here comes Roger Goodell with the select. With the 29th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Washington Commanders select Josh Conway Jr. Tackle, Oregon. Interesting picture. They take the tackle, the signing or trading for the tackle. Josh Conway has been on the radar a long time. He's on the Anthony Munoz Award as the best lineman in the country in high school. Played all 14 games as a freshman in Oregon. Started all 14 as a sophomore. And then won a 13 all over last year. The Ducks went undefeated through the regular season. Steadily improving player. Greedy activity was outstanding. He was around sports for the years.
Good catch.
In that game, it wasn't against Fargo at all. He did able, when he had the one-on-one to show what he could do. The Mike Green was one play.
I ain't know you could do that.
He got the athletic ability
Wow.
to be a guard.
I ain't know you could do shit like that.
Shit, I ain't know he can do shit like that. That nigga stretched out like a G.
The ability to pull and get to the second level up off
I led that nigga like a motherfucker. I thought he was gonna miss. For real.
Outfield partner didn't allow a sack there. The athletic ability, consistently take away the edge, then mirror that defensive end, use that punch.
Where's Shador with?
He ain't go yet.
A little the power, we saw that sort of towards the season, but his hand placement improved. So an offensive line coach is getting it unfinished.
Wow, you're best. I'm just saying.
Trying to be
I'm
funny.
just saying.
You give him one more year,
Wow, man.
You ain't want to go to your bum ass team anyway. I'm glad I ain't want to root for the fucking bum ass team. Fuck out of
Who you
here.
rooting for now?
You trash.
Well, who y'all rooting for now?
I don't know. Whoever's in contention for Super Bowl. I haven't figured it out yet.
Make sure that he got the people who can knock guys off the ball. That's a nice pick for them. All right, you got Laramie Tommy. Laramie Tommy straight for him, the left tackle. Sam Cosby, the right guard.
Why is this niggas not fumbling?
You don't know how to play with niggas that fumble. You only play with niggas that fumble. Like you only look for niggas that fumble. That's like the criteria.
That's what I'm saying. How?
Big dog right there. That's Kittle, nigga. What you think?
Killed that nigga.
You thought Kittle was just gonna let you do that? Kittle. Come on. Who's your tight end?
What?
Who's your tight end?
Which one?
I don't know. Your best tight end. Who's that?
Joe, the young kid we just got from Penn State, Joseph.
Oh well, I mean, I can see if it was like Joseph or something, but it's fucking Kittle, bro.
They need something to put them over the top. What is it, Malcolm?
I can see if it was somebody like Joseph, but come on, man, this is Kittle. Kittle gonna catch everything.
No doubt about that. The tough one to see Will Johnson there at this point. I think surprised a lot of people.
Fuck off that shit.
Come on, Kittle, you gotta catch that. I'm talking shit. At least he was in position. Seriously different.
They're those long, man-to-man cover guys.
Good catch, Kittle. Are we go? Yeah, we're kicking that. Give me that thing. Give me that thing.
Long tuck and play inside at the start, the middle position. And Trey Amos, I'll tell you this.
Nigga.
I missed it. No, I got it. Perfect. Let's go.
He came out about that. He had the same.
I'm trying to aim it. I can take it perfect. It's precision.
Better than coming. They didn't want to have fish on the ball. They didn't talk about, he's talking about too high on this game coming forward.
It takes a lot to do what I do.
Yeah, ball skills, but Mr. Steve down knows keep the ball.
That's how I run that shit back. That's cute.
They both make sense. A team that was mentioned has been so good and yet come up just short in such painful fashion multiple times in the last few years. Last year was supposed to be their 10th year. It was the year they lost so many of their players on defense, reset their salary cap, still found themselves with an opportunity in the AFC Championship game against Mahomes in Kansas City and couldn't quite get it done at the finish. So
Who caught it?
Expecting
Oh,
I caught
nobody.
it.
enough Josh Allen and that Bills offense. Take a step towards San Francisco or Santa Clara next year. It's a different way to close the gap. When you talk about the gap between Mahomes and Josh Allen, that you can't shoot. So how do you close? You got
Fuck
to
out of
look
here.
at the defensive side of the ball where they can screw the football over and give Josh Allen one more possession. Give him one more press at the football. And we can see the commissioner making his way to the podium with a very special visitor to announce the thing. The NFL is stepping up to have an
Yeah, shit.
as a wish maker to make a wish. For the second time tonight, we have the opportunity to grant a wish for a deserving young man to announce the first pick for his favorite team.
Okay.
Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach. Thank you
It's
very
still
much.
time.
Welcome you back. It is quarter number 3.
Tommy is a 16-year-old living with a neuromuscular disorder. He's a huge Buffalo Bills fan, and he's here with me to make the announcement for his beloved Bills. Go ahead.
Jay, give me some drink.
Let's go
Give me some
Buffalo!
drink.
Yeah.
It's the third and second, that's 1.5.
I try to jump, and that's so trash. That's trash. I seen that. I tried to jump. It wouldn't let me jump. He didn't burn nobody. Why the fuck?
So then Kittle again? Oh, yeah.
Personality, 2-year starter, 6 interceptions, 3 of
So
those came back.
he gets those.
When he was healthy. In 2023, he was outstanding.
Especially when you're out there, he definitely gets those.
No, I wasn't there. I should have stood there.
So just don't even be over there.
You only did that because I moved my safety. You trash.
I did it because you're over there.
You only do it if
When
a
you're over
nigga ain't
there,
ready to throw it
it's
to
like,
somebody wide open. You're
you know,
trash.
KFC on Tuesdays, you get those big buckets for $10. That's what it is. When you're out there, it's like, throw it deep.
You never out there. You play computer D, nigga. You never
I
out
said
there.
throw it deep. When you're out there, throw it deep. Damn.
Computer D, nigga.
Oh,
You
computer
ain't
D
never
for
out
sure.
there. It's
Yeah, that's why I
computer.
make sure I have the best D in the world because they got to be out there. Yeah, for sure, I play the D line. I don't want to fuck up their routes. That's what I do. When I play them, I fuck their route up. When I just want to chill, I just play the D line and try to sack your ass. Click on when you pass it.
To go in round one, and we talk about how badly the Bills need a
If I want to.
quarterback to complete 41% of
Sometimes I let the computer do it.
20 yards downfield or more last year. That was 24th in the NFL. Now let's take a look at this chair stick.
Oh, stop playing with it. See?
You talk about the ability to recover and
That was that computer love.
183 pounds.
That shit Cameron was rapping about.
Drew Phillips came out of his defense last year. Did a really good job.
So like computer love, it
Threw that
sound
shit
like
off my
computer
back
love.
foot.
He had 5 interceptions 2 years ago. He had 2 in that one game touchdown against Vanderbilt. So again, here's with the talent. Certainly the Buffalo Bills. They don't need 1, they need 2, maybe 3 cover men stuff that secondary. And I just love how they play. If you notice the video, he's got all his plans.
Oh, try to get me.
Play with the safety high and the cornerback's off, keeping the ball in front of him with the cornerback having vision of the quarterback. He played that to the best of his ability. Yes, it was absolutely outstanding. So from a scheme standpoint, from a fit standpoint,
Oh, you were there, kinda. I don't know what you were doing there. Like, why are you? Why? Let me ask you something. Why the fuck are you defending him in the first place? That shit don't make no sense. On that play, why would you even be over there? Like that. You got no business over there.
He's able to run it down because he's got sub 4.3 speed. Then he's got to refine his technique, refine his route.
What a fucking dart. The fucking dot. This nigga's like that, dog. Cam is like that. Chill. Chill. It's just me, dog. It's just me. Oh, it's just me. Let's go, Cam. Chill. Chill. You can't be doing that. They're gonna think. They're gonna think, man. They're gonna think something. I don't know what I'm thinking that. Chill, chill. No, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Oh. Whoa. Shut up, Dex. Go eat. Go eat your food. Go eat your food. Go eat your food. Go eat your food. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of fucking me up.
The Eagles have moved up to 31.
Let's try something. Let's try it. This should be money. Oh, it would have been fucking money. We're taking our points. Do that shit. We need that 2-point lead on his ass. Keep our foot down. Oh, I still missed. Oh, I made it. Good shit. Whew. Oh, it's close.
So you alive exactly.
Right now it's close.
Making my face is gonna stay like that. You want to say, I'm talking to another kid. She said membership is your mom, so she can share with you. Easy. You say that. That's if you're eligible.
Yeah. How'd that feel?
Go. Radio. There we go.
You might have heard of one who will upgrade it. The one Verizon uses that everyone gets a free phone.
No.
Recovering with the lows that will always deliver. So there's the lows up. In store, our liberty as you cover.
Yeah.
What? Come on, man. Come on. That's fucking. This is. Come on, man. This is fucking Malik Neighbors, man. You gotta stop doing that.
Check that
What?
out here.
Yeah. Fucking.
That play action shit is not happening, huh?
Back in the final two picks of round one of this year's NFL draft. A swap of the final two picks between the two teams that just met in the Super Bowl. You see Philadelphia giving up a fifth rounder this year to give up one spot. We'll see what it is they choose to do very quickly. We know
Come here. What?
I tried to click on them and get it.
to tomorrow's storyline after the Eagles take this
That
to make
is
them.
crazy, man.
The Kansas City Chiefs have traded their 31st pick to the Philadelphia Eagles. With the 31st
That's
pick in the
McKinney, too.
2020 NFL Draft,
He out of here.
the Philadelphia Eagles select Jahad Campbell.
Oh, give me some drink. Yo, 2 games in a row.
They started for Alabama, where he led the Chargers and won the 32 to the Bears and 5 sacks. Playing well on the big board, but he would have been gone on another hand. I think his shoulder injury, he played great all year for Alabama. Double Bruce Holland, he's high 11 and a half times to the run, 5 of those sacks. Think about this football game.
Oh, good run.
Hall of Fame, GM Howie Roseman of the half the start. That's the 24th of the SEC. And you know, it's proven because I like hours against the Vegas Giants. If they got, he would have gone much higher had not been for the shoulder injury. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, think about what Philadelphia is doing in Texas. They re-signed Zach Bob. They got off the street guys for the next 4 seasons and the rest of the
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
it's another weapon they can add.
This nigga's off his rocker, man. I don't understand why this nigga's off his fucking rocker, bro. I don't understand why is he throwing the ball like this.
Great effort, man. And he can
I
fly
don't
sideline to
understand.
sideline. He can play three for outside backer if you need him to, just like he's doing right here.
I don't do safe throws, so this nigga need to figure this shit out.
But
I
he
don't
thinks
do
nice
that shit.
outside fit and center and
He
center
about to
and
be
quarterback.
alright.
You can see why someone was playing when he was
Thank
playing
you.
off the wall, right? And he's coming downhill and he's taking on linemen. You can see the shoulder issue because he didn't have that same pump and be able to get off and get people up. And but you figure this, if he's healthy, if both of those, those shoulders are straight, this is a hell of an athlete. He just looks great. He's got a height too. He doesn't go to the football team and make a way up. This is what
The Philly, the kid that got drafted to the Eagles is dumb happy.
He was coming off an injury, waited out, and he was an impactful all year and was a key guy in the Super Bowl, right? Yeah. So again, Howie Roseman, I say,
Oh, well.
without question.
Hell yeah, he's so happy.
To get a Jahad Campbell, like I said,
He knows he's going to a good ass team. That's why he like, I'm about to go make a difference right now.
they can wait for it. It's not one shoulder too, right? Exactly. Wait till he's completely healthy. Shoulders are 100% before he's getting back on the field, and they can wait it out. You mentioned Howie Roseman. That was the
Jahad Campbell.
11th trade involving the first-round pick since he took over in December of 2015.
Jahad Campbell, he's a linebacker from Alabama.
With Molly for lots of
Oh,
business.
yeah, he happy as shit. They got a Bama
The
nigga.
defending Super Bowl champs just traded up for you. How will you repay their belief in you?
I'm gonna give my 102%. Everything I got in it, the richer just got rich.
You told me that this week felt like an out-of-body experience. What is it like standing up here as the newest member of the Philadelphia Eagles?
That's the nation. I mean, what can I say? E-A-G-L-E-S. There we go. He already knows. Molly, he already knows it's a great moment. Again, a young man who suffered those injuries, thought he might have to wait until tomorrow night. And here's his name called again in a trade with Kansas City. Shefty, what can you tell us? Well, the Eagles tried trading up earlier in the draft to go get Jahad Campbell, and the trade fell through, but they were able to persevere and trade up one spot.
Well,
People might ask, why would you trade up one spot? Well, I think it's
they
the
still
block of
didn't get
another
Shador,
team
man.
potentially coming up.
What?
Crazy.
Cost you a fifth-round draft pick, and you've got
What you say?
and the next
They still didn't get Shador.
Nah, he ain't getting drafted tonight. There's only one pick left for the Chiefs.
12 to 15. He did have surgery
They
on one
didn't
of his
even
shoulders.
pick the
He
nigga
did need
today.
surgery.
Nah, it's up
Yo,
next tomorrow.
He's got a knee
yo, that nigga's violated, man.
Yeah,
Feels a little bit like a seal, and that's a little bit
it's cool though.
Nigga, you the fuck is that bum ass nigga? Nigga, they violated that nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
It's alright. He'll have a chip on his shoulder.
Nigga
What does
ass.
this team need? I look at a kid
Boy
who's got injuries,
ass.
right? Jahad Campbell. How about Josh Simmons for their highest paid? Left tackle was playing
That
great
boy
football
got
last year. He
that
had the
boy
knee
got
injury.
that
October
boy got
12th, he fell
stank
in.
on
Could have
him.
been a top 5 to 10 pick.
Yeah.
Left tackle was
That boy got
I
stank
think,
on
I
him,
think
man.
this
I'm
thing
trying
again,
to tell
we're
you
waiting on
something.
Josh Simmons. If he's ready for
Don't listen
camp,
to your
ready.
boy.
We got to wait a couple more weeks or a month and a half. Fine. If you look at again, Berg, I'll finish it up. Go ahead. Here's the thing I feel about the Chiefs. The only time that's Mahomes has lost the Super Bowl is when he wins protection. You got to make sure the kid's protected. There has to be some form of protection for Mahomes. No, I was just going to say, this brings back off of Josh Simmons. When he was healthy, the end of last year, in the first quarter of this season, he's the best tackle in the draft. There's nothing he can't do. He's just coming off of the Patella tendon injury. Here's the commotion to announce the final pick of round 1 of this year's draft in Green Bay.
Wow, quarterback.
52nd pick in the 2025
This
NFL
nigga's
Draft.
ass.
The Kansas City Chiefs select Josh Simmons, tackle, Ohio State. You saw it coming now. He's from San Diego. Began his career at San Diego State. Started every game at right tackle in 2022. Transferred to the Buckeyes. Played left tackle. Started every game in 23. And then this year, the injury. It's a shame because, as we talked about, he would have been a top 10 pick. And he cleaned up the penalties. Yes, he was a penalty-prone offensive tackle. Both at right tackle and left tackle. San Diego State, then Ohio State. Right, first year there with the Buckeyes. This year, he was off to the races. He missed 9 games where he'd have been up against some really good head rushers that would have solidified him maybe as a top 5 pick. But he missed those games when he got hurt, patella tendon, the injury against Oregon. The guy, when he was playing out there until mid-October, he was outstanding. I mean, last year, week 13 against Michigan. I mean, flex, bend, punch, redirect, anchor, full reach and cutoff. He can do just about anything you want him to do. There was hardly, you were nitpicking to find something negative to say about his play. If he is healthy, and they have one of the best trainers in the NFL, Rick Burkholder, down there in Kansas City, he will be a bookend catch. This I think there's no question. He has to be healthy. Here's the thing I'll add. I've had that injury. It takes about a year before you realize that you're back. Well, I told him I'm Patella, right? And so I know he's squatting, he's ahead of schedule. It's going to be about a year before he feels like normal again. And if they're willing to wait, to your point, they'll get the best of him, but probably not before then. Remember we talked about in the first draft podcast, his uncle. Remember his uncle? Chris Ulamatu Malafala? Yep. Father Nelson Simmons played Major League Baseball. Into Tigers, Baltimore Orioles, and Josh Simmons became goes to San Diego State, Ohio State, and he was off to the race. Cleaned up all the penalties, all of that, two pressures, and all those. I'll tell you, they have tried hard to address the offensive line down there, and they've had some success, and they've had some misses. This guy is one of the best that they've brought in there. There's no doubt that you cannot dispute it. He just has to be healthy, which by all accounts, he's trending the right way. And so that is it for round 1. And there doesn't seem to be any question what the storyline is going to be going into round 2 tomorrow. Shador Sanders went undrafted tonight. That is a surprise, if not a shock. Only a 3% chance, according to our predictions, that he would be here available for Friday night, tomorrow night, for rounds 2 and 3. It has been a privilege to bring this evening to you on behalf of our entire crew here in Green Bay. I'm Mike Greenberg saying good night. Thank you so much for being with us. Fortune picks it up, takes the ball, and runs with it now. Scott Van Pelt is ready to go. Take it away. Thank you very much. Salute to all the hard-working men and women up there in Green Bay doing a tremendous job tonight. Hi there, welcome. This is SportsCenter from the nation's capital. I am Scott Van Pelt. We have a packed show all the way, including visits from Coach Street, Nick Saban, Will Smith, Field Yates. We have 7 different playoff games in the NBA and the Stanley Cup playoffs. It was a packed show last night without the draft, right? We'll get to that as well. We will start this evening with a trade which really shook up the top of the draft early as Jacksonville moved up to the number 2 pick, traded with Cleveland, selecting the Heisman Trophy winner Travis Hunter, the first-time general manager James Gladstone, 34-year-old. So he believes Hunter has the potential to, quote, alter the sport itself. Here's Hunter on hearing his name called after Jacksonville moved up to call.
I'm super excited, my family is super excited, and, I always
I always had that small belief that I would be in Jacksonville, but I didn't know for sure until tonight. So I was definitely excited and surprised a little bit. I haven't really talked to them. I think they were waiting for this special moment to go in and dive in deep into what their plan is. So I think I just fit the culture in Florida. I'm from Florida, so I think I
What happened?
fit the culture. I just did my
Yep.
best ball back there, but I got you. Duval. That smile is undeniable. Hunter, first team All Big 12 on both sides of the football last season. Played more snaps than any other player in the nation. The first full-time defensive player to win the Heisman since Charles Woodson in '97. The first receiver to be drafted in the top two since Calvin Johnson in 2007. Kirk Street joins me now. And Herbie, as you and I were texting earlier, I want to get from you players and fits that you love, but I do want to know your thoughts quickly on Hunter. This is an incredibly talented player on either side of the football. Do you believe he's the chief side of the ball player in the National Football League?
I think I wouldn't be shocked to see him given that opportunity. Liam Cohen's kind of a progressive, edgy head coach and has philosophies that he's going to be willing to give players chances to be able to showcase what they can do. You've heard Travis talk about it, Scotty. I mean, he has the confidence that he
That
wants to
still
do it.
ain't that nigga still ain't go.
His route running, to be able to
No, he's not gonna.
legit big-time wide receiver.
This round's over. There's like one left,
What?
or I think they made it. It's the Chiefs that get the last pick. Or I think they already made it. I think I missed it.
Not just the talent, but what he can do for a franchise that it really needs some energy. This is a great pick.
Well, that's why they moved up to get him at 2. Now, as advertised, fit, opportunity, player, team. Give me one, a combination that you're like, I love it. Where do you start?
Well, there's actually a bunch of them. I guess I would start. I don't know what your graphic's going to say, but I probably would start with Denver. Jade Barron. I thought that was a great pick for Sean Payton, just because you think of Payton, you think he needs a joker, he needs an offensive guy. They're already so strong in the back end and corner, and they go out and pick up a guy that's done so much versatility. You got Surtain, who's one of the best in the league at corner. You got Riley Moss out of Iowa, who's, if he didn't get hurt, he might have made the Pro Bowl last year. And now you add Jade Barron, who's probably going to play in the inside of that nickel spot. So I think it's one of the best secondaries in the entire NFL. So, again, Denver, Payton, you think offense, it's clearly Vance Joseph as a defensive coordinator has all the pieces he needs. And then the other one I'll give you, I really loved was what Atlanta did. Atlanta got Jalen Walker, who I think could be the defensive rookie of the year. The young man out of Georgia. Explosive, just nasty, can play off-ball linebacker, can come off the edge, can blitz, can do so many different things. Then they make a trade. We were showing them their high five, and we're like, what do they have next? And then they get James Pierce, one of the better pass rushers in this draft as well. Very explosive. I think he ran a 4.4 in the combine. So you get 2 elite pass rushers, something that Raheem Morris desperately needed, and it's exactly what he got. And I think when you not only look at talent, you look at need. I think it's hard to argue who did a better job than Atlanta picking up those 2 pass rushers and what they're going to be able to do. And Scott, from following this league, it's all about who can disrupt the quarterback and get after him. And Atlanta just took a huge step in the right direction in one night.
Yeah, that's a fan base down there that's going to obviously be familiar with both of those young men, given that they played at Georgia and Tennessee, respectively. Last quick one, Herbie. I know it's been a long day. When New York moved up to take a quarterback, obviously people were curious, would it be Shador? But no, Dable went start out of Mississippi. You saw him play a bunch. What's your reaction to that particular fit, albeit probably down the road, given that they've got some vets in the quarterback room?
Yeah, they do have a few vets, but I think it worked out well for him. And, if he has the chance to come in and listen and learn under Brian Dable, who I have so much respect for, he has a way of communicating with quarterbacks and bringing the best out of them. I know you can look at what's been going on with Daniel Jones and maybe scratch your head on that comment. I'm just telling you, he does. He's one of those guys. He's the right guy. Start to be that guy. I guarantee you, he worked with Lane Kiffin, talked with him, got real with him, tell me every single thing about this kid. And you can see before they announced, there was another room, a look into the room, the green room, where you could see them say, yes, we got our guy. So they're very confident of what he can do. And I love the fact, again, if he can sit back and wait a year
learn, adjust, learn how to be a pro, learn the system, and then maybe late this next year or the year after, become
Hey
the
yo,
leader.
I got like $11,000 in fucking tickets
Yeah, it makes a ton of sense. That's an awfully tough bucket to get thrown in
with
the
that
deep end of
season
the
ticket
water
shit.
as a rookie, and it would appear they don't need to do that, given that they've got some vets ahead of them. Herbie, appreciate your time as always, man. Be well until you talk again, all right?
What else?
You got it. Anytime. See you, buddy.
What is this shit?
Thank you so much. The top of the draft. I think this got shoved to the side, given that trade happened almost immediately after Cam Ward went from a zero-star recruit, famously, to the #1 pick in the draft. Titans coming off 3-win seasons, 3-win season, I should say. They've missed the playoffs 3 consecutive years. Ward, the fourth quarterback Tennessee's drafted in the first round overall, and he was awfully emotional visiting with our Molly McGrath.
Cam, you were once an underrated prospect with no FBS offers out of high school.
Hold
Now,
on.
you're
I'm
the
gonna hit you
number
when I
one
get
pick
back. I
in
gotta
this
go
year's
make this
NFL
one real
draft. What stands out most from
You
your
heard me,
game
DB?
this 20?
So what?
God, man.
I said I gotta make a
As long as
run
I
real
can
quick. I'll hit you when I get back.
Yeah.
But, the unbelievable work ethic that I have, man. I just always have faith. He's trusting me. In this moment, my parents, they really pushed me, to get to where I am.
I can hear that emotion in your voice. Where's that coming from?
I would say the little kid in me who wanted it.
Always our favorite part of this night, the night that the dream becomes reality, as Ward becomes the 5th player to lead the nation in touchdown passes and be drafted first overall the following year. The first, John Elway in '83, followed by Hurricane Vinny Testaverde in '87, David Carr. The expansion Texans selected him in '02. Joe Burrow, after that remarkable year for LSU, tapped by the Bengals. Man, was it really 5 years ago? And now, Cam Ward. Pleased to be joined now by Nick Saban. And Nick, through the years, you've been able to share your perspective of guys you had to coach against, like a Daniels a year ago at LSU, and now working with us this year, you got to watch so much more football from all over the country. And I know Cam really impressed you, and he went from Incarnate Word to Washington State to Miami, and he got better, it seems, at each stop. Do you feel like his skill set, Nick, translates in the National Football League?
Yeah, I definitely think so. I think this guy hadn't been on the circuit. I think the Titans need a lot of things. I think it's a great start for them to start a quarterback. And I think because of this guy's leadership and skill set, I mean, this guy has a strong arm. He can extend plays. He's got really good judgment. He's accurate. I just think he's got to learn to throw a little more consistently on time from the platform, know when to scramble, when not to scramble. But I think this guy's going to be a really good NFL player, and I think it's a great start for the Titans.
That's an interesting comparison and point you make, Nick, because I think about Caleb Williams, right, with USC. He made so many incredible off-schedule, off-platform plays, but it's a hell of a lot easier to do that on Saturday than it is on Sunday. How much is that something you just have to really learn to rein that in? Because those plays, many of them won't translate at the next level, will they?
I don't think so at all. The game speeds up. It's so much faster. It's so much more physical. You really have to learn as a quarterback to throw the ball on time, get the ball out of your hand, throw it on platform, and have a good sense of when you can scramble and when you can't. And I think this guy has a pretty good feel for that. He can run if he needs to, but sometimes he holds on to the ball too much and it gets him in trouble.
I want to close with a wide open field and a blank slate. I just asked Herbie this question. There's 32 picks. These are the realization of dreams, and it's a combination of fit and opportunity and player. Was there one that when the pick was made, Nick, you said, man, that really makes a ton of sense to me?
Well, I think, first of all, you guys talked about this, but I think the Giants had the greatest impact for their team and their organization. But I think Matthew Golden going to the Green Bay Packers with Jordan Love needing a receiver, needing a weapon, and the Packers being a good team that made the playoffs, that has a chance to go far in the playoffs in a tough division, I think that was probably the most impactful pick for that team in their position to take the next step.
And Mark Murphy did an amazing job as he gave the pick, and he said for the first time since 2002, and every Packer fan knew, they're taking a wide receiver. That was very well received there. I appreciate your time as well, Nick. Thanks for hanging out late with us tonight, okay?
All right, thank you. Have a good night.
All right. We appreciate Herbie and Nick Saban being with us. You as well at home. We're just getting started. Still more to come from Green Bay in the first round of the NFL draft. Louis Riddick, what surprised him the most? Field Yates.
standing by with an eye on Friday, who's still available. That is surprising to him and perhaps to some folks at home as well. As we mentioned off the top, 7 different playoff games. Detroit tied up, welcoming New York to town. Statements made, a couple of Western Conference games as well. That and a whole lot more. Sports Center from D.C.
Your break during rush hour. Some allergy medications can make you drowsy, but Allegra is different. Traffic jam? We got this. See? On time.
Allegra is fast 24-hour allergy relief with 0% brain interference. It's a no-brainer.
From Marvel Studios. The Avengers are coming. Stands today. The summer begins. On May 2nd. Marvel Studios Thunderbolts. Get tickets now. Rated PG-13.
Pretty much comes with a little upgrade, changing my body image. All it takes is positivity, a very painful laser, a little bit of crying, and bang, Pete's tattoo free. So when Verizon announced that everyone gets a free phone on any plan guaranteed, 0 lasers, I'm like, count me in, dude. I mean, seriously, who's doing that? A free phone? Look at this thing. I don't even need a case. That's so fun. Try and beat it. I'll give you a second.
All my ladies roll your deal like this. When you move your body, feel confident. All my ladies try this deal real quick. Let your body how you see fit. My neck, my back, I smell so good, they ask.
Don't get a $6 meal deal. It's a big deal. You get a medium iced or hot coffee, sausage, egg, and cheese, and 6 toasty hash browns. It's the biggest deal in breakfast. Dunkin's $6 meal deal.
Make me go, make me go.
Come see the Royal Caribbean.
No, with Planters nuts, it's not nuts. It's nuts. Because Planters nuts are good.
Planters nuts. Nuts. Hey, you know you're not actually allowed to drink in a beer commercial? Since when? You gotta wait till it's done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm still holding. If my AC company had Agent Force, the powerful AI from Salesforce, an AI agent would have flagged the issue and automatically help me find someone to service it. What? Wow, you are moist. Well, how'd you get an appointment? It just magically showed up. Agent Force, sir. Huh. You guys say cold air came out. Agent Force helps manufacturers prevent appliance defiance. It's what AI was meant to be.
Feeding a high-quality dog food doesn't have to cost a whole lot. For about $1 a day, you can give your dog the Blue Buffalo food they deserve. Real meat first, healthy ingredients, natural nutrition. Try Blue Life Protection Formula today.
We're just past midnight on the East Coast. Sports Center continues. Best thing I saw today, a remarkable scene outside Lambeau Field. Hundreds of thousands of folks there. And when the Packers made their pick, the 23rd pick, their CEO, Mark Murphy, announced the selection, and he threaded the needle and got it just right.
For the first time since 2002, ranked the wide receiver, Matthew Golden, wide receiver.
It's time, baby. I am not going to bring that energy man up off the field. It's a blessing. Hey, let me get it for you, baby. 1, 2, 3.
We'll figure out if it's go, pack, go. Yeah, that's fine. He's new. He just got there. He's going to get a chance to stay for a while. The first wide receiver drafted in the first round in more than 20 years. The speedster out of Houston, and then Texas. We welcome you back. Sports Center continues. Plenty more draft coverage coming, including Lewis Riddick, Field Yates, and his best available. My thoughts on draft grades. Steve, you ready for that?
Yeah.
First, some more context on this night. Among the top storylines from the first round, the incredible journeys for both Cam Ward and Travis Hunter, considering both began their college careers below the FBS level. It's the first time since the FBS-FCS split. The top two picks in the draft both had non-FBS playing experience. We saw a couple of tight ends go in the first 15 picks. That makes Stanford Steve happy. Colston Loveland by way of Michigan at 10 to the Bears. Tyler Warren by way of Penn State at 14 to the Colts. First time two tight ends went in the top 15 since 1992. And still available on the draft board, Shedeur Sanders. Mel Kiper Jr. sixth mock back in January.
Yo, shut up.
Third overall when ESPN opened the market in the
Well, what's wrong with you? Nobody wants your food. Go. Go eat your food. Go eat. She's in here. Go eat your food.
That was a cool moment. I'm interested just to get the totality of the draft and what surprised you, something that you just didn't see coming.
Yeah, I'll start with the surprise. There's really two things. I think at 19, when Tampa was on the clock, many people thought that this was going to be a defensive pick all the way for Todd Bowles because they needed to fortify the defense. And then they wound up picking that wonderful wide receiver from Ohio State, Emeka Egbuka, 19th overall. And I think that surprised me a little bit. And I think it surprised me because it probably tells you a little bit of something.
I don't know yet. That's what I'm looking for.
Who suffered that
Should be any second, honestly.
and what does that mean for him next year?
Because they're going to unlock these packs.
Mike Evans is getting a little older now, too, at 31 years old. So I think that one kind of caught everyone off guard as far as that's concerned. But Egbuka is
That's what I'm doing. I'm just hanging out with him.
Scott,
oh.
Similar to Chris Godwin in the fact that he works in the slot primarily, and he's tough as heck, and he's fast,
Look,
and he catches the ball in contested environments.
they're already there.
But you can move him outside. The other one that surprised
you got to do the sets to get them.
Us all was right off the top with Cleveland trading out of number 2 back to 5, and Jacksonville come up and saying, hey, look, you know what? We're not coming up to get a quarterback. Obviously, we have Trevor Lawrence. We're coming up to get maybe one of the best athletes walking the face of the earth in Travis Hunter. And we're going to pay a king's ransom in order to get him because we think we're getting 2 players for the price of 1. I think that shocked me, not because I'm shocked that people feel this way about Travis Hunter, but because the first-time GM decides to say, hey, look, I'm going to announce my arrival in Jacksonville with a splash. I'm going to go get the best player in this draft, regardless of position, and I know Cam Ward went first, and I'm going to pay whatever it takes to get him. And now Travis Hunter gets to go back near home down there in Florida and put his wonderful talents on display. How cool is that? How cool is that as a first-time GM to say, I'm coming out of the box, guns a-blazing, and I'm going to get the baddest cat in this draft? And I think that set the tone, and that will set the tone for the next 2 days.
I'll ask you the same thing that I asked Herbie and Saban. A pick that is a fit organizationally, player, opportunity-wise, that you really, really love. I understand this is a night where we typically fall in love with these picks, right? And no one's going to sit here and say, I think this guy stinks and he's going to be awful. We're not in the business of that. But it's something that you really believe is going to be something years from now we're going to say, they really nailed it.
Yeah, there's quite honestly
there
a couple of them. But you know what? I'll go with this one simply because I believe in the kid so much, and I think he fits exactly what the head coach wants, and that's Ashton Genty in Vegas with Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll, look, we know what he wants. He wants to run the football. He wants to bludgeon you with the run game. He wants to play that physical in-your-face style. Chip Kelly is one of the most forward-thinking offensive coordinators in all of football, regardless of level. And they have got the guy who I believe, if they can build out this offensive line, can break records in the NFL. I said if he went to the right team coming out of the box that had a strong offensive line, that he would challenge, if not break, Eric Dickerson's rookie rushing record.
Yep.
I really think he's capable of doing that. Look, Ashton, and we talked about it.
Yeah, you on the show.
Is different.
Yep.
That's right. He's different. And I love the match out there in Las Vegas
This offensive line's a little bit hindered. It's a little bit limited right now. I don't know what they'll be able to get done. John Spivak, the new general manager out there who came from Tampa Bay. It'll be interesting to see what he can get done between now and September to see if he can put a group of 5 in front of this young man to let him do something special. Because Ashton is special, and he's with the coach that will allow him to be even more special.
Well, we always have to remind ourselves at the end of this night, right? This draft's not done. This is just the first night of the draft, and it's another couple of days, and we've got a bunch more rounds. And then there'll be a ton of players that offer significant contributions who don't even hear their name called at all through the undrafted free agent route. That often is how a lot of significant spots get filled. Lewis, I appreciate your time. Look forward to watching the rest of the weekend. Always appreciate you making time at the end of the long evening.
Of course, man. Thank you.
All right. Lewis Riddick steps aside. You see the best available per Field Yates. Will Johnson, a talented playmaker at Michigan. Questions maybe outside of Schefter tweeting about potential injuries there. Edge rusher for Marshall, Mike Green. Of course, we know Shedeur Sanders is out there as well. And on down the list, a number of impact makers on the defensive side. And Field Yates joins us now. I just listed the best available. I'll start with Shedeur just because that was such a talking point. What's the sense of the market that there will be for him, and do you think he'll have to wait a while to hear his name called on Friday as he did on Thursday?
Yeah, Scotty, I thought that there was a real chance we heard Shedeur Sanders' name called at the end of the first round tonight, perhaps in a trade like the Giants executed with the Rams to move up and get Jackson Dart. That did not take place, and as our researcher Evan Kaplan has noted, over the past 3 drafts, there's been a total of one quarterback taken in the second round. So I'd love to sit here and tell you that the floor for Shedeur Sanders now is pick number 40, where the New Orleans Saints next pick. And of course, the Browns have 2 of the first 4 picks for Friday night. But I can't sit here and say that with absolute certainty right now. It is the most compelling storyline going into night 2. He needs to find a dance partner, but as we have learned throughout this process, each team has a different stack on these quarterbacks, and just because me or Merrill Lewis might perceive Shedeur Sanders to be ranked as the 16th or the 20th or the 3rd best player in the entire draft, there's only a finite number of quarterback buyers right now, and it's clear the league did not have the same level of opinion.
Is there any sort of intel on what would have allowed that slip to happen?
Yeah, I think, as we looked at the draft as a whole, and this is how I evaluated the quarterbacks. There were 5 quarterbacks that I believe thought they were going to have a real chance to go in the first 40 picks, Cam Ward being the only slam dunk, as he was the Titans' first overall selection tonight. Beyond that, it was Jackson Dart, Shedeur Sanders, Tyler Shough, and also Jalen Milroe, who was one of 2 players in the green room here tonight who was not taken in the first round. The Saints pick at 40, Scott. But once the Steelers did not pick a quarterback at number 21, we were talking about 4 remaining quarterbacks with really only 3 teams that you felt like were strong bets to take a quarterback at some point early in the draft, them being the Giants, the Browns, and the Saints. I think we're at the point now, Scott, where it feels like one of these remaining 3 quarterbacks, Milroe and Shedeur Sanders and Tyler Shough, is going to have no seat available for him, at least not early in the process tomorrow night. So somebody's going to have to brace for a potential patient night. We have seen this in prior years. As a matter of fact, last year, Scott, we went over 100 picks. But after Bo Nix was taken 12th overall, before we saw Spencer Rattler in the 5th round, if we have learned one thing about the NFL and quarterbacks, if you're not taking one early, it might be a reflection that the team just does not view the player as a potential starter. And if you're drafting a guy that you might think has the ceiling of a backup, it could be a longer wait than we would have guessed coming into the event tonight.
I want to give you a pass at the same question I've asked all of our previous guests. The pick that you loved and why?
Yeah, I thought there were a couple that stood out to me, but the Minnesota Vikings at number 24 took Donovan Jackson, an offensive lineman from Ohio State. Those aren't the sexiest picks, right? This was the 20th player on my board, though, Scott. And I know you follow college football as close as anybody. In October of this past year, Ohio State lost Josh Simmons to a torn patella tendon. Donovan Jackson was an All-American level guard for Ohio State, had been for several years. The Buckeyes turned to him and said, hey, would you kick out and play left tackle? Are you okay with doing that? And imagine the downside. If he doesn't play well at an entirely new position, it might impact his draft stock. He said, I'll do it. The first game he had as a left tackle was against Abdul Carter and Penn State. It was a rough go of it, Scott. It was his first time playing the position. The rest of the way, 0 sacks allowed, 1 pressure allowed. And if you watched any of Ohio State's 4 playoff games, what you saw was number 74, Donovan Jackson, playing darn near elite left tackle ball. So I think he'll end up being a guard for Minnesota, but to have him as a left tackle in your back pocket when an injury might lead to that scenario, to me, you can't have enough good offensive linemen.
I'll be honest, you turned into Charlie Brown's teacher halfway through. I stopped hearing words because all I was doing was looking at that wig game. Steve and I live vicariously through anyone with that kind of flow. Like, what are you doing?
Spectacular. Well, here's the breaking news. Hasn't been touched since Christmas. A little after Christmas was the last time it got cut. And I've been telling people, the key here, little sea salt spray, Scotty. Little sea, as you know, as a Connecticut resident, there's not an ocean that I've been able to visit since Christmas. It's been, I think, a maximum of 41 degrees. Little sea salt spray, and just let it flow, baby. The whites loves it, so we're in business.
That's great, Field. I don't know if you know this. From certain angles, I don't have any. Sea salt ain't helping any of this, bro. Like, we're way beyond sea salt. I appreciate you indulging the ridiculousness of the hair question, and always appreciate the intel. Fantastic work. You're killing it. I appreciate you, man.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
All right. There's Field Yates. The info and the flow. What else do you want? Let's get into some playoff hoop and puck, shall we? Detroit and the Knicks. The Grizzlies, can they hang on at home? And Ja hit the deck hard. What do we know there? How about some draft grades? How about no? How about no? C minus. Like, you could say anything. Just guess. Everyone else is.
It's late night in Green Bay. You're watching Scott Van Pelt on SportsCenter at night.
Dove Men Plus Care.
Welcome to the team. Thanks. That's the hang up on.
Dove Men helps neutralize odor-causing bacteria that thrive on stress sweat.
Really needs more salt.
Get comfortable with uncomfortable. Care changes everything.
You know what you don't see in psoriasis commercials? The thousands of real people who go undiagnosed. People whose psoriasis can look very different depending on their skin tone. As the makers of Tremfya, we understand that everybody's moderate to severe plaque psoriasis doesn't look the same. So we undertook a first-of-its-kind study of plaque psoriasis in every skin tone, like hers and his and yours.
Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine.
Ask your dermatologist about Tremfya.
Guacamole? Is this for real?
It is for real, yes. Nothing is frozen. Everything is made fresh every day. If you see an open kitchen, you gotta trust the food. It's as real as it gets.
What you see is what you get.
Exactly.
Just like a storm. Let's go! Ice works fast, heat makes it last. Icy Hot, you're so back.
Dude, what are you doing?
I'm protecting my car. That's too much work.
WeatherTech is so much easier. Laser measured floor liners up here, seat protector and cargo liner back there.
Nice.
Out here, side window deflectors, and mud flaps, and the bump step to keep the bumper dent free. Cool. It's the best protection for your vehicle, new or pre-owned.
Great. But where do I
order? WeatherTech.com.
From Marvel Studios.
I send you down there to kill each other, and instead you form a team. Let's do this.
Don't worry, she's bulletproof. Bulletproof-ish!
Marvel Studios Thunderbolts. Get tickets now. Rated PG-13.
If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Wake up to a sausage McMuffin with egg for $3 and any size iced coffee for $1.29.
In a world of rising prices, Nissan is lowering them on our two most popular SUVs. The always adventure-ready Pathfinder and our best-selling Rose, a Consumer Guide Best Buy 11 years in a row. From our U.S. factory to your driveway since 1983.
Now get a low $279 per month lease on road, or get up to $27.50 total savings on Road Rock Creek.
They say that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Well, they are correct.
Grab any size iced coffee for $1.29 and pair it with a bagel sandwich.
Welcome
to the 2025 NFL Draft. We are about to have a good time. With the first pick, the Tennessee Titans select Cameron Ward. The Cleveland Browns have traded out of the second overall pick.
The Jacksonville Jaguars select Travis Hunter.
This makes us a night to remember. Hey, let me get a green by 3. 1, 2, 3. The New York Giants have just traded back into the first round. Look for a quarterback here. The New York Giants select Jackson Dart. Shedeur Sanders went undrafted. A surprise, if not a shock.
I joked with Steve on our podcast, SP Pod, one of the top podcasts, and I really wasn't joking about giving out letter grades. I just find them to be comical. Nobody has any idea what grade a team should get. It's like cotton candy, really, if you think about it. You eat it, and there's nothing there, and it's just the lowest common denominator of hanging fruit. I give the first round a B+ for excitement, though, early, right? A trade at the number 2 spot, and everybody scrambling. Things change drastically on a dime. I give it an F, however, for acknowledging the guy who went number 1, because the trade at number 2 was breaking the second the first pick was made, and it felt like the entire evening seemed to somehow bypass the fact that Cam Ward was taken with the number 1 overall pick. I can't ever recall a quarterback going first and then somehow having it reduced to like a page 2 story. That was wild to me. So give him Cam. Also going on Friday, drafts rounds 2 and 3. It's important to remember we're 1 round in. There's significant players that are going to be selected not just Friday, but Saturday as well, as the draft continues on ESPN2 and ABC. Busy night, which included a huge game in Detroit, this Pistons-Knicks series, knotted up at a game apiece. Karl-Anthony Towns, Gabe Cunningham, and all the other players on the various teams. And it's an 11-point Knicks game, but here comes the Pistons. Tim Hardaway Jr. hits the 3. He had 7 threes, tying Chauncey for the most in a playoff game here. Sar Thompson makes the free throw. It's a 3-point game. Now, a 1-point game, Karl-Anthony Towns, that was a big-time bucket. The and one makes it a 4-point game. Dennis Schroeder coming up big. From Cade, clean look. He had 18, 5-point game. Jalen Brunson, as Action Bronson describes, does as he pleases in a sea of larger men. Oh, that's nasty. Towns. Baseline fadeaway. First Knicks center with a 30-point game in the playoffs is Patrick Ewing at 97.
Yeah, I'm over here falling asleep, guys.
On the attack. Hangs. Hits. It's
I'm gonna definitely jump on first thing in the morning.
3-point game.